My job is to help men become the best version of themselves, look good, smell great, be your best each and
Oh
every
no,
day.
these niggas trying to take my drip.
That's very high level. So basically, I mean, look.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How's y'all families? Everybody good? Good. I know y'all still waiting on them stimmies. Go ahead. They coming. They coming. Anyway, we're gonna get right into it. Look, he talking about what's going on basically with Nike and her, the exec at Nike and her son, and this whole scandal that's going on right now. I feel like I should just talk about it, or I'm gonna just give my opinion about the situation. A lot of people is a little bit hypocritical about this because I feel like most of us, if our parent was the head of Nike, we would find some kind of way to leverage that for ourselves, I would think. I mean, I know I would, so that's why I can't be too mad at him for doing this. But I understand why people are mad. People are saying, oh yeah, what about the average person that wants to get sneakers, yada, yada, yada. Hey, honestly, my personal opinion about this is when Yeezys first came out, I feel like that just changed the sneaker game forever after that. Like, his whole format on selling limited sneakers to like keeping his sneakers very limited so that people are rushing to buy the sneakers and they're flipping them because everyone knows like you never know when you're gonna get these again, so the value obviously goes up. So I blame it on that, and I feel like it's one of those situations where you can't hate the player, you gotta hate the game. Like that's just the game, the sneaker game, that's what it is right now. So now to the people who feel like it's unfair and everything, I can see why you feel like it's unfair. It is a little bit unfair. I mean, it's unfair because you're not in his shoes. That's why it's unfair. But like I said earlier, I feel like everybody would have took advantage of that. I know plenty of people who actually do what he's doing. They just take that reselling thing to a whole nother level. They go state to state. I have a friend that used to work for a guy that has a warehouse, and he used to do the same thing. He got banned from Nike stores and banned from all these other places for doing it. So I mean, it's almost like it's not a crime. It's just people don't like it because they're not getting the largest cut out of, like Nike isn't really profiting as much as a reseller for their own product. So of course they're gonna be mad at that. And it's just nothing they could really do about it, honestly, because I don't think it's a crime. It's just they've been trying to do whatever they can to put a stop to it or put a hold on it, but it hasn't worked. It is what it is, y'all. At the end of the day, look, I'll give y'all an example. Like, that's why I'm like, man, I mean, it is unfair, but I would have did the same thing. So I don't want to be hypocritical and say, oh, he's wrong, blah, 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 you know what I mean? And take that whole approach. But look, I used to have a friend that worked at Nike. I actually knew a couple people that worked at Nike. But anyway, I used to have a best friend that worked at Nike. I mean, I don't want to say used to, he's still my best friend, but he used to work at Nike anyway. And if you work at Nike, you get to put your people on, or your family on a family, kind of like a family discount. So basically, you go to Nike, you get the employee discount, which is, I think, was 40% off of any sneaker, I believe, or 40% off most of the sneakers. So look, I was on that plan, that family plan. He put me on that family plan, so I was getting 40% off any Nikes I wanted off the site, and I definitely took full advantage of that. I would buy a couple pairs, flip a couple pairs. So I look at it as no different as that. Like, if anybody has that opportunity to have that kind of leverage, to kind of formulate some kind of way of income for themselves, I feel like we'll all take it. So I can't be too mad at him about it. One of my friends explained to me, like, how it was just basically what he was saying in a nutshell is Nike really, before it backfired on Nike, because it's kind of like an in-house thing, before it backfired on them, they just, gave it an option to step down because she's been working for the company for so long. So it was like the more respectable thing to do, give you the option to step down and, you know, before they got that backlash. But it's already too late because it hit the fan and it is what it is now. So, I mean, that was kind of pointless. But, yeah, so it's just like, I don't know, man. At the end of the day, he's still going to do what he's doing. His business is huge. I mean, with or without his mother, I feel like he was just as big with or without her help. I don't know to what extent she helped him get those sneakers. I don't know. Like, I know he had a lot of exclusive sneakers, and I know you definitely got to have like someone on the inside to get as many sneakers as he had, like exclusive, like the Jordan Dior's that came out, the off-white collaborations. Yeah, you definitely got to have somebody to get that many of those sneakers. So, I mean, but as far as everything else, like all the regular releases that aren't so, you know, I feel like he put in the groundwork and he did what he had to do, and you know, it is what it is, kind of. And like I said, you know, I did the same thing. I did the same thing, so I can't be mad at him. I feel like a lot of people are jealous because they're not in that position, or they feel like, oh, I'm on a sneakers app, and every time I'm on a sneakers app, and now you probably got somebody to blame for it. Like, it's him. He's the reason why I can't get whoop-de-woo, but it is what it is, man. That's a sneaker game. That's what it is at this point. So you either find a way to get sneakers, you find a way around that to get your sneakers, or you just, you know what I mean, get with the program. Everybody's buying bots. Everybody's, you know, making these connections to get these sneakers. You either do that or you just, you know, be comfortable with not getting the sneakers off the app, or, you know, paying the resale price for them like most of us do. Like I have done plenty of times. So it is what it is, man. It's just, yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty much my 2 cents on the whole thing. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. There's probably a couple things that I ain't touch on because I don't have all the information. I just, like, in a nutshell, I know what's going on, but I don't have all the information. But y'all let me know y'all 2 cents on the whole thing. Drop a comment below and let me know what I missed from the whole thing, because it could be deeper than what I'm saying it is. Y'all let me know. I don't know. Anyway, appreciate y'all for watching the video. Definitely leave a comment, leave a thumbs up. Ann Hebert and Joe Hebert, hey, y'all could have did this a lot smarter, but it is what it is. I mean, yeah.